to Chatter Matters. Hey everyone, we're back for our final live show. We're your hosts,
Nadia
and Mahalia.
And we've decided to change up the vibe and be one with our emotions today. So I would like to introduce you to a young poet named Deonna.
So Deonna, how are you doing today? What's up?
I'm doing good. You know, when you asked me to, come on air and talk, I was like, this is different. Let me, get out of my comfort zone. I'm feeling good today. Semester's almost done, so.
Super excited for that.
Yeah. I know, thank God. I'm getting tired of my classes.
No, honestly.
So today we have Deonna on here to talk about her poetry. I heard her say a very special piece that I thought was super amazing one time here at school, and I thought it would be great for her to share it with the rest of us. So we're here to just let you talk about it. So let's start off with, how did you get into writing poetry?
Yeah, so I pretty much started when I was a kid. I remember, always being inside, always writing stories about, like, princesses or, like, friends doing some crazy stuff. And that kind of transformed into, like, me being more expressive with my words, whether that was, like, writing in a diary or just, like, writing in my room and stuff. So I think it's really taking on its own form now, and it's something I truly enjoy.
Do you do it a lot? Like, are you writing a lot?
I'm trying to start, like, creating, like, a practice out of it, like, writing a couple lines every day.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I kind of scare myself into, like, oh, I don't think I'm a good writer. Let me stop. But, like, yeah, I'm trying to get out of that and just write. Honestly, just write every day.
Good. And honestly, like, it's not even about writing, like, necessarily good stuff, because I write comedy, and I don't sit there going, like, if this isn't, like,
this
amazing.
funny?
Yeah, exactly. It's just about getting the words on the paper. You can edit it. You can, like, grow from even just writing drafts. So it's really just about writing as much as you can so you can, like, work on your skills. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a practice for sure.
Was it something that you ever thought that you would be doing? Like, even when you were doing it as a kid, did you kind of think, like, oh, I really love doing this. I want to keep doing it. I want to make it into a big thing.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. When I was younger, I always thought, like, yeah, I'm going to be big. I'm going to go on stages. I'm going to give motivational talks. I'm going to be, signing my autograph on, like, a bestseller book.
And you will.
I always dreamt about it. So I think it was always about turning that dream into, like, reality and actually kind of start practicing, start actually doing it, making it a reality. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
What inspires your work? Like, what is your motivation to say what you say?
I think it's honestly realizing that my voice matters. Chatter matters.
Yes, because chatter does matter.
Yeah, it's just realizing, like, because I'm so unique, that uniqueness should be shared. And even though everyone has a different story, I think that people in this world will still relate to parts of my story. And I think there's a beauty in that, like, knowing that I'm different, but I'm also relatable as well. My story is relatable.
What are the type of stories that you write about?
I don't know. I love writing about love just because, I don't know. It's just so... Love is just love. Like, I like writing about my daily life, even though I find it boring sometimes. Okay. Honestly, just documenting my life, because in 30 years, I want to be like, oh, Deonna was on a podcast. Ooh, that's so cool.
So then, I guess, would you kind of describe your style as more, like, free form? Or, because I know I used to, like, study a bit of poetry back in, like, high school and stuff like that, and we were learning about, like, the different, like beats and different notes and stuff, and how it can be really structured and, like, how you do it. So do you just kind of write down, or do you have a specific style that you write in?
Honestly, to be honest, I think I'm still trying to find it, because I've only, like, started writing so recently, like, actually for real writing so recently. And then when I realized, people have a certain writing style, I'm like, what? Yeah. I'm like, y'all are not just writing,
like, learning about iambic pentameter or whatever Shakespeare was on.
Like, whatever he was on, I need to be on that. But yeah, I think I'm still trying to figure out what I enjoy, right? Like, my writing style.
Yeah.
And I know it'll come as, like, if I start writing every single day, like I said I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
As I keep writing, I think the writing style will come and find me.
Like, I don't know very much about rhyming, but, like, do you do, like, rhyming stuff in poetry?
Yeah, I do. I definitely do. like before I used to think every word has to rhyme. If it doesn't rhyme, then it's not good. But I'm like, no. When my mentor taught me, like, you don't have to rhyme with with everything.
Yeah.
Like, then it just loses its subtleness.
Because
like,
I like tried it once and it was very much like the dog with the vlog and the like log, and it's like, what are you
become so blocked by trying to
Yeah.
rhyme everything. So I kind of just write, if things happen to rhyme, then they rhyme. Yeah, try not to force it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Is your poetry something that you keep with yourself, or like do you like to share it with others? Like, what do you do with your stories after you write them?
At first I was very like
Private
private about it, because I'm like, no one needs to know that I write, you know. I think I did that out of being scared, being scared of being vulnerable. But then I came to a point where it's like, no, people deserve to see this, because like I said, some people may be able to relate. And yeah, at one point I just had to say, like, just do it scared. Like, if you're gonna do it, just do it scared. So
Have you
I'm doing it scared.
Have you ever thought of writing music? Because I know poetry can relate to, like, you know, lyric writing. Have you thought about that, or like doing something?
I actually, sometimes when I write, I kind of, when I speak, when I reread it, it sometimes sounds like a song.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait, what if I just put a musical
What if you put a
track
beat
behind
under
this?
that?
Yeah, exactly. So it's not necessarily something I've looked into, but I would be open to doing that. Become the next rapper.
Yes, you could.
Can you
Ooh.
spit a little?
Oh,
Drop the
no,
line, drop the bar.
Don't put me on the, if you put me on the spot, it's gonna be like the dog jumped over hat. Like, it's not gonna sound good. Yeah.
So you said you share your stories with people, but like, where are you like showing people, and where are you sharing this?
So I have this creative page actually that I kind of reinvented. Used to be my business page for my crochet, but I kind of reinvented it to showcase my creative journey. So I often share my poems on there. Just showing them on there, being vulnerable, being open. If people like them, they like them. If they find me, then yeah. But it's kind of like a space I've created for myself, but for others as well. Yeah.
So, like I said, I saw you doing one of your poems at school. It was during Black History Month.
Yeah.
And you're at the SLC, and they were doing like Black.
It was
themes.
called the Black Renaissance Fest. Yeah. They were having an open mic. They were having a bunch of activities. It was so fun. But they had this open mic as well. So I'm like, let me just put myself out there.
And she wants some money.
You want some money?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
With my words.
How much did you win?
$300.
No, that's a paycheck.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So
it
you
was
are
really fun.
famous.
I'm getting there. Yeah.
But have you ever done anything like that before, or was that your first time?
No, I've actually done competitions. I've done conferences. I have this spoken word group with my friend called Psalm Soul. Yeah, we're starting out. We're kind of building it up. We both write spoken word together. So, yeah, we've been to different conferences. We've done competitions. And, yeah, just showing people what we do. We do poetry.
That's really cool. Do you post it on social media at all?
Yes.
What's your page? Drop your name.
My personal page is Deonna M. Deonna with 3 A's and an M. My creative page is DSM Creations. There you can see like my different crafts and stuff. And then also like our joint page with the spoken word group is called Psalm Soul.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, we'll check it out.
Yes.
Poetry is a very underappreciated, I think, art style, because I think, like we said, everyone talks about writing music or so many like different art forms.
Yeah.
But why is this one so special to you, and the one that you choose to pursue and do?
I think it's so special to me personally is like a piece of paper won't judge you kind of thing. Yeah. A piece of paper won't judge you. You can just be free. And with writing, you don't necessarily have to be good. You just have to be true. You have to be true to yourself and in what you're doing. And I think there's just a beauty that comes with being able to just go at it on pen and paper and, you know, to reflect on it and see how far you've come, where you're going to go in life. And yeah, it's documentation of your life.
Do you do other types of writing? Because I get that a lot when it comes to, like, honestly, I really like writing essays, which I know is, like, kind of controversial.
No, it's not weird. My friend does, and I look at her. I'm like,
Yeah.
Do you not like to write essays?
no, I don't like it.
So just poems and like poetry and stuff.
Yeah, I have personal beef with essays. I don't know. I think it's just academic essays.
I would never write an academic essay on purpose. Like, I hate researching. I would never do that. But I love, like, if I have, like, something that I'm really going through or, like, something emotional to me, I'll literally just, like, write a title and then write an entire, like, 5 paragraphs, maybe over, like, complete essay about how I'm feeling, what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, even sometimes writing it in a story format. So do you like doing other types of writing like that?
I do that unintentionally.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I do that, but I don't call it an essay.
With your poetry or just in another...
Like, in general, like,
Oh,
I think I would consider it poetry. Maybe other people would consider it like an essay. But sometimes, like, I straight out just write out my whole day, what I went through, like if I was mad, angry, what happened, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like journaling.
Yeah, that's what it's called. But also, but connecting it to, like, maybe different metaphors and stuff. So, like, throwing the
poetry aspect in it.
Yes, poetry.
So then how do you distinguish, I guess, the difference between something being poetry and, like, free-form writing or journaling? Or is there a difference, or is it all kind of, like, the same?
To me, they're all words on a paper.
Yeah.
That's all it is for me. And I think that's why I don't really necessarily put myself in a box when it comes to poetry, because... like, they're all words. Like, it just creates, when you put them together, I think that's where the beauty lies, when you put it together in a way that you want to like, relay the message that you want. Mm-hmm. So, like, if I'm angry, I'll use different words than if I'm feeling, like, a different emotion. Like, if I'm feeling lovey-dovey, whatever. Yeah, so I think it's just... the beauty lies in the words itself.
Yeah. Where do you want to take this? Like, what are I guess, like, in your next, like, couple years, do you want to keep doing it as, like, a side project, or do you want to, like, pursue this? And if you do want to pursue it, like, you know, what are some of the next steps, kind of?
That's a great question. I don't know. I think I'm trying to think of, like, what younger Deonna would want.
Yeah.
I think I want to produce a book.
Yes.
Maybe I'm just open to everything at this point. There's nothing, like, specific, like, I want to do this by this. No, I think as I write and continue the writing journey and developing myself as a person, I think those things will come in due time. As long as I keep doing this, it'll just
and more
come.
Opportunities too, because even like this, it's kind of like an opportunity to share the work, and like
I can't wait to share this.
Yeah, I know. This is so fun.
Y'all are famous.
We are.
So is poetry like your main focus, or do you do like anything else?
Stuff.
Okay.
Wait, what do you study?
I'm taking nutrition and food.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my gosh. I know that's very different. That's I was not gonna guess that.
No, literally, I should ask you to guess. Every time people ask me and they hear they're like, oh, yeah, that's not what I thought. I definitely take up a lot of creative avenues. I crochet. Mm-hmm. I crochet this piece. Yes.
Oh, that's so funny.
Currently a crochet artist. I am a musician. I play the saxophone.
Oh.
I play the steel pan.
Period.
What else do I do? Let's see. Do poetry, of course. Spoken word.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think when I hear it in a conversation, I'll be easier to just say, oh yeah, I do that. But to think of it off the top of my head, it's like, I do so many stuff, you know? Yeah.
So you said you crocheted that piece that you're wearing. Beautiful. Do you sell it? Do you just do it for yourself? Like, what do you do with it?
When I first started out, I was more so doing it for myself, but I kind of taken up like, oh, maybe I could possibly sell. So again, on my creative page, I do have different things that I make, just going along that creative journey. Yeah, different things that I make, willing to sell, of course. Yeah.
Have you sold anything yet?
Yes, I have, actually. I've sold a few hats. I've sold roses. I don't know. I don't think I have a certain, because mostly you see crochet artists, they sell one thing. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I have that yet. Yeah. I just be making anything.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, selling anything. So.
Do you ever go into the SLC market and sell there? Because I know sometimes like on our campus we have the building SLC, and there'll be like markets in there sometimes with like vendors and little like creators.
I haven't sold there yet. I should probably look into that.
Yes.
I love that. I'm not off you right now. Like,
I think crocheting is so beautiful. But like, why is it so difficult?
No, it is
Oh
at
my
first, but you just gotta stick to it. Once you learn those.
I tried. We both know I tried.
But wasn't it so fun though? Looking at your work.
I hated it.
Your work was so good, Mahalia. Come on.
No, okay. I went home and I to do it. I'm still determined to make that
exactly.
octopus.
It's a determination.
I tried doing knitting and like I made one terrible scarf and went, okay, I'm done. Like
you have to keep going. My first piece, it was literally this, but I didn't understand the yarn waist or whatever, so the first one I made of this, it was so big and bulky and the stitches were wrong, so I'm like, okay, let me take this out and try again, and then we came with this.
I guess with any art, it is really just you gotta keep doing it and practicing. Yeah. But I do not have the patience for that.
For crocheting, especially, like knitting, I like to knit, but knitting, it's so much bigger, like depending on how you do it.
What's the difference between knitting and crocheting?
Yeah, so with knitting, from I know, knitting is it uses 2 needles.
Okay.
And it takes less yarn. With crochet, it's just 1 needle.
Yeah.
And
tiny and tedious and small. Oh my god!
You get used to it. I promise. Just hold on for the long run.
Yes. Well, I guess I'll continue.
You can do it.
I tried. Well, there was at the BSL, they did a crocheting
workshop.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
were you there?
Yes, I was.
Were you teaching it?
I was an assistant leader. Yeah.
For the left-handed people.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Left-handed.
But I tried my best, and then I was like, I'm gonna go home and start to.
No, and what's amazing about it is then you have your own clothes.
Exactly.
Like even when I made my scarf, I'm like, and now I have this.
Now
scarf.
you have your own scarf that you only paid like $4 or $5 for.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that's nice, but only if you get good at it. Because then I have this ugly scarf, and I'm like, what am I doing with this?
Well, you made that scarf that you wore.
That one scarf I liked.
It was cute.
Yeah, but it took me like three times to actually get that. Like the first 2 had so many holes in it. It was like
that was me.
It was not a scarf. It was.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
It's okay.
But it was nice to get to know you. I really enjoyed like everything you had to say about the poetry because clearly you can tell you're passionate about it. I heard the stuff that you said. You are amazing at it.
Oh, yeah, crochet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So as we know, everyone, we're going to be moving on to Let's Talk About It. And today we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're not going to talk about hot topics, but kind of just like how we're feeling, like what the vibe is right now. Because I feel like before this, we were all talking about like, we're tired, we're this, we're just. So I think we should just like air it out.
Yeah. Especially with school ending right now, too.
Yes.
Like, that's a big thing. Like, it's so much like stress, but it's also like, I don't know, for me at least, it's very bittersweet.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, for me, it just feels that second year went by so quick.
Yes.
Like, I blinked, it was end of semester 1, and I blinked, boom, it's April, and I'm like, wait, semester 2 just started. It's so crazy to know how fast it went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were in the hallway just now, and you guys were saying that, like, second year felt like grade 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then I was like, what even was grade 10?
No, I know the COVID.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know how old you guys are who are listening, but we are 05s.
Yeah.
We were in grade...
Not grade?
We were... No. Like, we were in grade 9 when COVID just started. Like, I remember it was after March break, and we went into COVID.
But yeah, before March break, they announced, we'll be going away for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then that 2 weeks was over, and like, we're not coming back.
Yeah.
We didn't come back fully with no mask, no nothing, no restrictions, all clubs until grade 12.
Grade 12.
Yeah.
Because even grade 11 was so weird. It was like...
It was the worst.
Yeah, it was, we were there, but it still felt like zombies.
Yeah.
And then everyone was wearing masks and could barely like
weird.
be near each other. And then everyone was tired too because they were doing like, I don't know about your school.
I was doing 3-hour classes.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. These long ass classes.
Oh my god.
Did you guys do cohorts? Like
yes,
cohort?
I was morning cohort. So I would go to school in the morning and then had to rush home for my evening class.
We would do that too.
Really?
It was annoying.
Ours was, from what I remember, because I could just be like imagining this, I swear ours was like we went in one day, then the other people went in one day.
That was, I think
We had both, I think.
Because I was DCDSB. I think that's how we
Oh yeah, I was.
did it. Girl.
Like the third time too.
So sorry. I was that too. Yeah, I think I was like, it was for us. It was like week 1, week 2.
Yeah.
So like say I would go in this week and then I wouldn't go in next week, and it was just so
I don't
weird.
remember that.
Did we do that?
It was. So, I don't know
It
if it
feels
was
like a
day.
dream. Like,
It
literally, I
changed
can't
a
remember.
lot.
It did.
Like we were doing like one thing and then it would switch the
changed,
next
yeah.
month and it would switch the next month. Like it was just such a weird time.
High school literally wasn't real.
No,
It wasn't.
Like,
It's
especially
fever
for like the people before us, I feel like we generally got the worst of it. Our grade.
No,
Like,
the worst
Yeah.
people who it was the ones who were graduating and
Okay.
they didn't get grad. and
here's the thing.
prom.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
What do you mean you're graduating online?
Here's the thing.
I would hate that.
They definitely got it bad because they didn't get grad and prom.
But they did
prom.
have a high school experience.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, yes, it was
Yeah.
bad. I'd be mad too, but I would have like not as been as.
But they
It was bad. Okay, fine. I take back what I
They
said.
only got like the first two and a half.
They got the first
years.
3
3
years.
years.
Oh,
Not
they
even.
had a
whole
Not even.
high
They got
school.
the first
Oh.
4 years
Yeah.
and then just the ending. Like, I'd be mad that I didn't get my
Yeah.
prom.
True.
But at least you guys got the first.
Because what did
you
we
got
have?
high school.
Like a semester.
Nothing.
We had like 1 year. We didn't even have a full year.
No, we had a semester.
Yeah.
And then we had like grade 11. We were there, but it
Yeah,
wasn't. It wasn't high school.
And then
No.
we
had grade 12.
Grade 12 and then
Yeah.
graduated.
So we were in high school for 2 years. Not even a year and a half.
In grade 12 too, I feel, because like people kind of knew each other, but also didn't. 'cause we were
I swear I
online.
seen people that
Like,
I've never seen before. I'm like,
yeah.
did you?
Oh my
spawn
god! At
here?
my graduation, they were naming people, and
I'm like,
we were looking at
where?
like,
We were
you
like,
go here,
Who is that?
because they were still online kids, and I'm like, first of all, by grade 12, there's no reason as to why you were online.
No, literally.
like in high school, I should not know your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on now.
At the graduation, I should know who every single person was. Why are they calling people up? And I'm looking around.
I
Where
know,
did this
like,
person
who is
spawn up
that?
from? Like,
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm
It
lucky
was
because I went to
weird.
an art school, so like everyone in
cool.
my like the drama part, I knew at least. But then everyone else, it was like, who is that?
How was
like
it with COVID? With
awful.
that?
We were doing online. We had a stage combat unit
Oh my gosh.
online.
Damn.
It was the dumbest thing that you could ever imagine, because the way that it would work
Yeah.
is they would be like, okay, film yourself punching the camera, then film yourself getting hit
Yeah.
by the camera, and then edit it together to make it seem like you staged combat
Oh,
did
wow.
yourself.
wait, what do
Also,
you mean getting
yo,
hit by the camera? You're holding
like-
full light.
Yeah, no, we would literally be like leaning forward and be like, oh.
Oh my god. So
Like,
y'all
in
were
our
editors
room.
plus drama students plus everything.
No, we had it the hardest.
all at once. Oh my gosh.
It was awful.
Damn.
Yeah.
To be honest, the only positive thing is that with my high school, like I've said how many times, these are the people I went to elementary school with. So
Yeah.
we already knew each
Yeah.
other.
That's good.
Obviously, there were some people who we didn't know from like other schools, but that's one thing I could say. Like, at least I had
The
people.
elementary.
Because if I went into like a new
new
high school,
school.
I'd have no friends.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have to make friends in grade 12.
Again? And then make more in uni? Oh.
Yeah.
Don't bring that back up again. We're not getting into this conversation, or else we're
That
never
was, like,
leaving.
me, though, because I had to what's it called? I went to school with like all the people until middle school, and then grade 9 I went to school and I only know 2 people because we all went to the art school.
Yeah.
And so it was like we had to meet everyone, and then we went online, so then we knew like no one.
No
like thank
one.
God I was friends with my middle school people, because if we like lost touch, girl, you're spending 2 years online by
I
yourself.
know.
Like
That's already so lonely.
yeah.
Like,
and some people were doing that. Like,
Yeah.
can you imagine like not really having that many friends and doing like COVID by yourself?
it was scary.
That
It
would
was
be
a scary
scary.
time. I thought the world was ending. Oh.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Lord.
after a while, I started to give up.
No,
I was like,
I'm like, let me just make TikToks in my backyard.
yes.
I baked every single day. Not like weed, but like actual.
Me too.
I don't think anyone was thinking
okay,
weed.
well, first,
I remember making, I don't know what it was, but I was trying to do churros.
I love making churros.
I tried making fried milk. Why was I frying milk?
Pause.
Like,
What?
you can make fried. You know fried milk?
No.
You can fry
How are you?
milk.
Wait. How are you frying a liquid?
I wish I could remember, but you could like heat it up and then it gets clumpy, and then you
girl.
like dip it in
So
oil. You
cheese?
can fry milk.
Yogurt. How are you
Fermentation?
frying a
Hello?
liquid?
Wait.
Would it not like?
No, we can't get into that right now.
I can't explain it, and I don't remember. But fried milk is really good. I don't know what I made. It's not fried milk.
What does it taste like?
Like,
I have so many questions.
Where did you find this recipe?
Was it TikTok?
No. It's like a thing. Like, I used to go to these, like, I think Chinese sushi places.
Okay.
And they would have fried milk, and it's really good. And then I went home, and it was COVID, and I was like, I want to make fried milk.
But how are you frying it? Is it a ball? Is it... I'm confused.
So much confusion right now. Oh my god.
But yeah, COVID was the time to like start things. Like I started my baking business in COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, well,
Treats
people
by
need
Mahalia?
cakes.
Yeah.
It's called Chez Rabonsin.
Oh!
It's a name we made up in daycare when we were like little because I don't know, we were playing like fake things like food, and then now I just took it and used it for my baking.
Oh.
Yeah, I think COVID is where a lot of my creative avenues started because I was scrapbooking, I was painting, I was embroidering, like I was doing.
Is that when you started your poetry?
I think I would say because
like bigger.
2020 me was definitely going through a lot. I definitely had to utilize just different avenues just to keep me sane, just to keep me from not going crazy. So I think that's where it started from, for sure.
I think it's time to move on to our game. So I'll just do it on my computer.
Today we are going to be doing a debate, and we're going to have a wheel with like different debate topics. How it's going to work is one person is going to spin, and then one person is going to like say be on one side, the other side, no matter like if you agree or disagree. And then the person who is not doing the debating is going to say who won.
Okay, I'm excited.
So the debate topics are: is soup a cereal? I mean, wait, is cereal a soup? Is social media harmful or helpful to society? Can technology ever replace human creativity? Is it better to live in a city or the suburbs? Should toilet paper be rolled over or under? Is it better to read books or watch the movie? And then, is it better to have a job you love or a job that pays well? So who wants to debate first?
Ooh.
I'm scared.
Who feels passionate about is soup a cereal?
I'm really scared.
Is cereal a soup?
We can spin this. I have a camera set up for it.
Okay.
Can technology
ever replace human creativity?
I'll take this one. I'm confident in this one.
What side do you want to take?
I'll say no.
Okay.
I'll say
Well, you have
yes.
to say.
okay, but I feel like I have an argument for it, so I feel like okay.
I'm
And we're talking about kind of like AI, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you put 30 seconds up on the clock?
Yes, I can.
Oy.
Okay, so do we have 30 seconds to say our points?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
No.
Okay, I'll go first. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so I think that AI can take over human creativity because I think the way that they work is very similar to the way that humans work. So the thing between I don't know like the technology things, but like the way AI works is it interprets so many different pieces of artwork and interprets so many different like things that it can see online and creates new things from that. And is that not what humans do? Seeing other people's work and then creating new things from that? So I feel like the way that they work is so similar that it could take it over.
Time.
Okay.
Deonna?
Okay.
If I
Rebuttal.
start rambling, just...
I'll cut you off.
Okay, thanks.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I don't think that technology can take over because humans are so unique. Going back to the technology topic, humans are the ones that basically compute what the AI should be doing. So I feel like we really hold that superpower. We really hold the creativity. And I don't think it can be replicated because we're just so intricate, so complex that, yeah, we can see a different art piece, but we can also kind of make it our own and kind of add our own story behind it. AI don't have no story. We gave it its story. Yeah,
That's
so
true.
we have our own story and our own experience.
I think that's time.
It shut off.
It really shut off, but yes. Okay, and Mahalia?
I'm gonna agree. Okay, here's my thing. I think Nadia made better points, but AI is not replacing human creativity.
I don't think so either. I had to debate this for the
Because
debate,
like AI
I got
has
a
no
good
type of
point.
emotion. Yeah, you made a good
was,
point.
it was a good
I'll give her
point.
that
I was
one.
like,
You made a point. Okay, next.
Okay. Oh.
I got it.
Ooh.
I got it.
Toilet
Got
paper
it.
be rolled over or under.
Over.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like you know when
over.
like
Oh, when
it's
they
rolled
put it into
under.
the,
Like
the
this.
yeah. Okay. Okay. So do you want to do it or?
I'll be the judge.
You'll be
Okay.
okay. So then us two.
So
Okay. Wait, let me
how
set
do
a
I
good time.
how do I argue this? Hold on.
Choice.
Hold on.
Yeah, you made the questions.
Chat GPT made the questions. Actually, AI did it.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, go.
When I go into the bathroom, first of all, it's just completely unaesthetically pleasing if it's underneath, because like first of all it's ugly. It's gonna hang down. I don't need my toilet paper blowing in the wind, touching things it's not supposed to be touching if it's gonna be touching me.
Right.
Like when it's
Yeah.
on top, it's rested, it's clean, it's safe away from other stuff. I don't know, it just looks better, makes the most sense, because I feel like it's just such a hassle to like reach under, grab when you could just
Yeah.
pull it up from on top.
That's your
Yeah.
time.
Man, who added this to the question?
I wonder who that was.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, fire her.
Nadia?
Okay, so then I'm doing should be under.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me think. Okay, I got this. And
Go.
okay, so the reason why I think that it should be under is because when it's over, it's getting in your way. Like, first of all, I don't know if your washrooms are very big, but my washroom is tiny. And so my toilet paper is right beside me, which means when it's over, it's like on the toilet, on my leg. Like, it's always hanging. But if it's underneath, then it's like really tucked away and you can just grab it when you need it. And it's not in anyone's way. And I feel like that's better.
Hold on. If it's underneath, if your washroom's small, you're like. But if it's on top, you just have to place your hand on it.
But let's be so honest. Who is not like grabbing it? It's never neat. Like it's always a little bit hanging, is it not?
No, but when it's hanging, like when it's on top, it's just rested there.
It's
When
just
it's
there.
down,
It's just-
it starts to
but
like
it's still
weigh it
hanging.
down. You know?
It's not hanging that much, but
Well,
when it's
mine's
under,
hanging.
it's just.
Are you an under person?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. I was like,
for
it's
the
getting too
name.
real.
No,
But
literally.
mine is still hanging, and I will admit that. How's your not hanging? So I can't,
'Cause
I
it
can't
just-
keep like saying it. Like, does it sound like I'm talking about a 10 feet and hanging, guys?
Okay.
Who do I think is
But
the
who
winner?
do you think is the winner?
Honestly, Mahalia.
Like.
It just makes sense.
I almost lost the plot.
Is it my own bias? Probably, but yes, Mahalia.
I was also so rambling. I was like, what am I even talking about at this point?
Oh my
Okay,
Okay.
so one last one.
This better be a good one. Let's talk about is. We were so close to a cereal soup.
Social media. Oh,
This is a good one.
Okay.
Harmful
Is social
or
media harmful or
helpful?
helpful?
Okay.
Which side
I
do you
want to
take?
say. Can I debate this one? Anyone?
Well, you two
Yeah,
are
it's like-
debating
yeah,
it.
it's us
Yeah.
two.
Oh,
So just pick a side.
I want to go with it's harmful.
Okay.
Are you okay with helpful?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
The reason I say social media is harmful is because I'm going to compare my generation and my brother's. We're 10 years apart. When my brother was younger, he didn't really have Instagram like that. He didn't have, there was Snapchat as he was growing up, but it wasn't like out there. But I feel like their lives were so much more peaceful, so much more like intimate, and they just had a better time. Like I understand now, like I'm enjoying social media. Don't get that twisted. I love social media. But I feel like if we didn't have it, everyone would be more connected and more friendly and just happy with each other than like trying to prove to be someone that they're not online.
Period.
Okay. That was actually a lot of good points. I love social media, but that was.
Oh yeah, social media is on top. But like,
Yes.
Like, where else would we?
what literally would I
what
be
would you
doing?
Come on, y'all
Like-
wouldn't even see this.
Would I be like in school doing like
Imagine.
Are you ready?
Work?
Reading a book. Ew.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
I think social media is helpful because to counteract that, social media allows you to connect with so many people that you would never see in your own community. It helps you to see new things, new places. It helps you to see other people's perspectives, be vulnerable with other people that you might not do. It's helpful for people who suffer with social interactions. So instead of interacting at school, maybe you can, hit up a friend online without having to deal with that anxiety, from the comfort of your own home. It helps you to connect in different ways. And yeah, that's why I think it is helpful.
And time's done.
Yes.
I know I didn't work, but you're
I hate thinking on the spot. Oh my gosh.
Who won that?
I think I'm gonna go with Mahalia, to be honest. Because I love
Guys, I'm
social media.
a pro debater.
But I think to debate something that we both just don't agree with, it's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What realistically, what side are you on?
Honestly, I think it's harmful. Yeah, because
Really?
to think about it, I really don't connect with people in person like that. Maybe that, but I think because I don't, it stems from my fear of what people are gonna think of me from social media, kind of thing. So it's like me getting in my own head about what people are gonna think, which kind of stops me from actually connecting with people I see every day.
To be honest, it's harmful and helpful. This will forever be a debate and an argument, but social media is beneficial, but it's not.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, it helps you connect to people and get you opportunities that you can't get in person. But again, like you said, you can't have the same connection with someone over social media as you can online.
Yeah.
And I feel like the world was so much more peaceful when we weren't fighting to get attention and fighting to post and this and
now
that.
it makes you feel so oh my gosh, I'm being perceived. They're looking at me. It's weird. Yeah.
And
But
now,
I think, I don't know, for me, I just think it's very fun. I don't think about it too deeply where I'm I want likes, I want stuff, I want that. I just think it's fun to be out there.
it's fun, but like we said before, what is your screen time?
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
I don't want to say it.
Yeah,
but that's
you
my
spend
thing.
all day
Just scrolling, because even when I wake up in the morning, what is the first thing I do?
Yeah.
I go to bed at night. How do I fall asleep?
I go to bed and wake up doing it.
Okay, this is the end of our last of our live show. We're very sad. We had a great time here, but we have a secret for you guys.
Drum roll. We're coming back in the summer.
We're going to be continuing Chatter Matters on YouTube, so don't forget to follow us on chatter.matters _ on Instagram and TikTok, and Chatter Matters Naughty Mahaley on YouTube. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, listening. Even if you guys didn't come to every live, we appreciate you for supporting us on social media.
Yeah.
We had a great time.
Yeah.
Nadia?
No, honestly, I love this show so much, and I'm really happy for anyone who listened to it. And I just had so much fun doing it. So thank you, everyone who tuned in. Thank you, everyone who called.
Thank you, Deonna, for coming on today.
Thank you
And
for having me. You.
that's a wrap.
Bye.
Chatter Matters. See you guys on YouTube.
Woo!